Hi everybody, I really hope that you all are doing great. Well, today's reading came out in an extremely unplanned manner because I had no intention to make any video, but I had this strong urge to. There's this energy that I was catching on, and I felt that there's this message that literally needs to get out there for some people. That's why I did not even. My nails are not even painted, so it's an extremely unplanned reading, and somehow I combined this setup all together in order to shoot this video. So please pardon me for any background noise. Now you'll know this reading is for you if. You're someone who recently walked away from something that still mattered to you, not because, and that something could be anything. It could be a relationship, a connection that you felt deep connection, a connection that you felt deeply involved into, or it could be a family situation, it could be a career situation, it could be a phase of life, it could be in a career situation, I mean that how you could have a career goal, or if you're a student, you would be you would be giving exams or anything in that sort as well, or a mindset, I would say, that didn't serve you, kind of. So you walked away from something, okay, and it's not just something, that thing was extremely precious to you, that thing, person, situation, or anything that was extremely precious or important for you. So you walked away from that, not because you stopped loving, or didn't care, but I see that it was hurting you more. If you would have stayed, it would have hurt you more. So then you had to leave. Now this could be, as I said, a relationship where you kept hoping things would improve but didn't, a connection where efforts were one-sided, a family or emotional situation where you felt unseen, or even a life phase or dream you had to let go of. And this reading is also for you if it's not that you just left in a fraction of a minute. It took you some time. You stayed, you waited, you thought things will change, but they didn't. So you gave explanation, chances, you were very patient, and then one day you realize that it is extremely emotionally exhaustive. And now, even though you walked away, your mind still hasn't fully caught up yet. I see someone who's wide awake at night. I see someone who's overthinking about this decision that they made of walking away from the things. I see someone questioning, what if I would have done this correctly, what if I would have done that correctly, maybe this could have worked. And you're extremely nostalgic and replaying old conversations again and again, and all the old memories. I see that you literally are awake at night and wondering whether you made the right decision or not. So if this situation resonates with you, universe has a message for you today, and as your messenger today, let's get right into the cards. So the cards that are, while shuffling these cards came out. So this is 8 of cups, 10 of cups in reverse, and 9 of swords, and this is the bottom deck energy, which is strength. I would say that this is a very emotional journey. Let's go through it. Okay, so the 8 of cups, like, I would say this tell me one thing very clearly, that you didn't walk away on a whim. Now this card appears when someone has emotionally invested, stayed hopeful, and finally reached a point where their soul said enough. You stayed longer than you should have. You kept believing things would change. You kept giving the benefit of doubt, and eventually you realized something very painful. Like, staying was costing you your peace, your self-respect, your emotional balance. This card is not about running away. This card, actually, I would say this is more about choosing emotional maturity over emotional attachments. For many of you, this decision felt lonely. You may have not had validation from others. Some people may have not understand why you left. But this card confirms you walked away because you had outgrown the situation emotionally. Yeah. And then the 10 of cups in reverse. Well, I would say that what you walked away from, I can tell you most definitely that this wasn't just like a random thing or just something. It was something that was extremely emotionally fulfilling for you, or at least you thought that it would be emotionally fulfilling for you. You imagined your happiness with the thing that you walked away from. Now this could be someone you pictured a future with, a situation that looked perfect from the outside, or a bond that felt emotionally meaningful, or maybe for example, a post, or a post in like career terms, or a specific goal that you thought that it would actually give you the extreme emotional fulfillment, or maybe in the now how do they say, the emotional fulfillment from the fact that what the society will look at you in a very different way, like you will get success and everything. Now I would say that this 10 of cups in reverse is the moment you realize this looks good, but it doesn't feel good anymore. So it's a surface level kind of emotional fulfillment, which is why you started, but you realize that you've outgrown it. There may have been emotional imbalance, unmet needs, a lack of emotional safety, and that's what hurts the most. Not losing it, but realizing it wasn't what you thought it was. This card does not mean you failed, okay? It means your emotional truth changed. As in, like, and tarot is very clear here. Like, you are not meant to sacrifice long-term emotional fulfillment just to keep picture perfect situation alive. Now, when we look at this, a lot of you are mentally struggling, even if outwardly you seem fine. Like, there, I see inner struggle. You're overthinking late at night, replaying moments again and again, wondering what could have done, what could have, what could you done you could have done differently, feeling guilt or self-blame. You might be asking yourself, like, was I too emotional? Did I expect too much? What if I made the wrong decision? Or maybe, you're wondering, maybe I've hurt that person, or maybe this, or you're giving yourself reasons like why if, for example, if this person have treated you badly, so you're giving yourself excuses in a way, like maybe what his mother or he had a fight with someone, that's why he did it, otherwise he loves me, he or she. I'm just giving you an example. So yeah, this could be that. And then, but I'll tell you the truth, like, most of your pain right now is mental. It's not situational. Like, if you actually see, nothing terrible is actively happening to you. Your mind is stuck trying to make sense of an emotional loss, which is completely understandable. Take your time. I would just say, be kind of yourself. Be kind to yourself, sorry. You're processing grief, even if no one else sees it. Now, this bottom deck energy, the strength card. This is the most important card of this reading, because this is the underlying energy, and despite everything that you have been through, you didn't lash out, you didn't lose control, you did not abandon your values. And strength, as if you see, I mean, it's quite courage, and it's emotional discipline, it's choosing dignity even when your heart is breaking. This card says you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. You may feel tired, you may feel vulnerable, but you're not weak. Walking away didn't break you, it actually revealed your inner strength. I know it takes a lot of courage, but you're truly brave. Universe is actually giving you, I would say the universe is applauding you for being so courageous. Please do not be very hard on yourself, loves. Please. So based on these cards alone, I would say slowly what's coming next for you is an emotional clarity. But this clarity will not just happen in a fraction of a second. It will take time. It will come slowly. As the anxiety settles, your mind calms, you'll start understanding why this ending was necessary. And this underlying energy itself indicates, like, healing that it's like healing that leads to something healthier and more stable, I would say. So something emotionally aligned, something that actually feels emotionally fulfilling, and that too on an internal level, not just on the surface level, and something that doesn't require you to abandon yourself. So the message that actually I would say that you need to hear is that you didn't leave because you were weak. You left because you were brave enough to choose yourself. Not every emotional ending is a failure. Some endings are protection. This most definitely was one. If this reading resonated with you, even for a fraction of a second, now take it as a confirmation that you're healing. Even when it doesn't feel like it, you're healing, my love. Your strength is real. You didn't lose happiness. You made space for something way better. So, yeah. Let's just see one guidance from the universe. So this is the clarifying life situation deck, and these are the cards. I'll just quickly shuffle and get one guidance from the universe in this situation. Okay. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. You know what this reminds me? This actually reminds me of the fact that when you see moon, there is this thing, this, like, it grows and then it grows gradually, and when it becomes complete, and then again it starts decreasing, and then again, as in, like, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? In here. And the bottom deck energy is no illusions. Stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey and authenticity. So I would just say, just be very do not think about anything at all, because you took the right decision. I know right now, if you see this card and this card, both these cards energy are very similar. Even if you're overthinking and going through this, just know that it's just a phase and it will go away, and you have been protected, and there is better thing coming for you. I know sometimes we don't understand like what better thing could actually be. If not this, then what? But you don't know. Universe literally has a better plan for you. You're an extremely brave soul. So yeah, that's it for today. So if this reading resonated with you, just know that better things are coming. So this was a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If you have watched the video till here, thank you for connecting with me today. This was Cards and Clarity, by the way. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.